Hey everybody, and welcome back to the channel. This reading here will be on a topic that may be a little controversial, but it happens every single day, and there are hundreds of millions of children that go allegedly missing, and nothing is done about it in America. And so I'm gonna have a tarot reading that will be a reading for years and years, okay? That will be referenced about what the fuck is going on with all these missing children in America, because honestly, it's despicable, it's disgusting, and it needs to be having more precedence, especially now that we're having a fucking election with a woman president. I didn't hear nobody talk about campaigns, initiative, grants, funds, okay, nonprofit organizations, foundations who are dedicating, or that Kamala Harris is acknowledging, who's dedicating efforts to our children epidemic that we're having, because America is slowly and surely, we're having less and less children. So what the fuck is happening to our youth that is going missing? There's no reason why we can't find the 7-year-old. There's no reason why we can't find the 6-year-old, the 5-year-old, the 12-year-old, the 13-year-old, the 14-year-old, the 17-year-old, the 18-year-old, okay, the 2-year-old, the 6-month-old. There's no reason that these babies are just going fucking missing. I'm tired of nobody saying anything about it. And so I would like to do my own tarot reading, and so this is viewer discretion advised. If you know this topic is trigger warning for you, if you have lost a kid, I'm so sorry. If you are looking for answers as to where your kid is, if you are looking for answers on how to go about pursue finding your kid, if you're looking for messages on what your kid is trying to let you know at this point, baby, this reading is for you. So to all the mamas out there, your job is a continual job. It's one that's never complete. To all the mothers out there who are missing their children, I pray, I send you love, I send you faith that you will be able to get justice and find out what happened to your child. That is no easy thing for a mother, nor a father, nor any family unit to have to digest and never get retribution or never get answers as to why or what happened to their child. So without further ado, let's get into this reading. This reading will be on what the fuck is up, or what the fuck is up with America's million missing children. Millions of missing children. What the fuck is up with America's millions of missing children? Okay, something just crawled by. What the hell was that? What's up with America's millions of missing children? Okay. First card out will be about the missing children. Second card will be about America, and the third card will be about the current state, okay, of what's being done. Okay, first card, one card out. First card out. What did I say? The first card out is going to be for the missing children, the message from the missing children. The second message out is going to be about America and the role that America is playing with the missing children. And the third is going to be what is being done. So first card out, the message from the missing children. The message from the missing children of America. What's the message from the missing children of America? Man, all the children that go missing together, they turn into family. I feel like they ask one another lots of questions. All of them are always curious to figure out, what's the story? What's your story? How did this happen to you? How did you get here? Yeah, they founded a community together. The children, I want you to get to know that your children are not alone, okay? Your children are around other individuals who are in their same environment, their same circumstances, who have either been abducted, who have either been kidnapped, who have either been ran away, who got trafficked, who got pimped. They're all in a group together. They take care of one another. These children ask, they have their ways of asking. They ask around they ask around about what's going on. How can they get information from, or get information out to people. I feel like also these children have had nothing else to turn to but spirituality. So a lot of these, tell me more about this advice from friend. Okay, actually, this next cards are going to be about America. What's America's place? Ooh, baby, no. Not America talking about. I feel like, low-key, I feel like it has to do with a lot of the social service works. The social service works, I feel like, is where America comes in, and this is where the children are funneled through. This is how they know the children that are vulnerable. This is how they know the children that are to pry upon, okay? I feel like civil services or service industries, like for vulnerable people, they are in cahoots or have businesses, and you hear that the horn, they have cahoots or they have businesses with other third-party organizations where they're able to share information about family. These people trade information for money. Okay, and I feel like a lot of these agencies, we don't know, are under the disguise of help, support, when really it's a monetary thing that they're after. They know, America knows the value of family. America knows the value of family. In America, I'd be very aware of the people who you seek out for help for your children, because those people then work for entities, okay, where these people, for them, what may be the facade of great passion is really funneled by the desire for wealth, the desire for power, the desire to make executive decisions on the behalf of families, on the behalf, also children's womb too, is what I'm getting that America has a price point on. They know the great, they know the spirituality, and that's so crazy that's what came up for the kids. America knows the great spirituality of a womb, okay, or of a child. A lot of America's initiative is to get children who haven't had their period yet. So I feel like the great emphasis is on children who haven't had their cycle yet, men or boys who haven't matured yet. I feel like also these boys that they're taking, they're doing some homophobic shit with these little children, like little children who haven't even seen puberty yet, and there's money off of this. It's fucking sick, America. It's really fucking sick. Tell me about more from the children, the message from the children who have gone missing. What's this advice that they're seeking? Advice, how to break away, how to free themselves. Who are they asking advice from? I feel like these children have become so dependent on the traffickers, the people who hurt them, those people that they look up to them as a way of refuge, as a way of like gaining positivity, as a way of gaining upliftment. It's just like, that fucking, like when you fucking groom a child, like I feel like also they tell the children, if you work more, if you do more, this will free you. What's the spiritual love message that the children are sending out? The children are holding on, but their happiness, they're tied to who the thing is, they want to strip the innocence of the child, to make the child as if they have no sense of self, okay? The children are desperately holding on to their spiritual faith in order to overcome the situation, in order to remain, to have the vitality, in order to keep going, in order to break free of the shackles that are on them. This is, that's a lot for a child to bear. How are these things happening? How are these things happening? How are these how are these abductions, these missing children, how are these children going missing? Announcements. So I'm feeling like social media has a hand to play in why these fucking children are going missing, okay? Also, I feel like there's some small ads. I would check the ads that are popping up on your children's screen, okay, when they are having screen time with YouTube, Instagram, all these other child apps. What's these other apps where they buy Roblox? I'd be checking them fucking things because there's definitely predators that are out there who lure these children in, okay? What's the type of announcements that they make to these children? Yeah, to cut something off. So be aware with your kids. There are either other kids that they may play online with who aren't kids, or kids that are actually kids, but they're used as bait and as baiters in order to elicit other children into the fucking scheme that's going on. Like, some of you guys may have recently lost your son over this, wondering what happened to your son. This message is for you. If you're wondering what happened to your son, the video games that he played, I will backtrack the credit transactions. If you had your credit card attached to these social media platforms, okay, that children are on. I feel like this person got really close with your child. They offered your child a gift. Your child may have felt like they were growing up ahead of their time, that they were learning lessons, they were becoming an adult because they had this interaction with this individual. Okay, there also is a white woman who is behind, it's always the fucking one, it's always the white woman, okay? There's a white woman who either her partner introduced her to this and it led to a divorce, or that's what it is. There's a man who knows about what his woman is doing, okay, and that's what caused a separation in their relationship. So there's a woman, a white woman, a fair woman, okay, a blonde-haired woman who is at the head of this rink. And simply it came from her dissatisfaction with her marriage. It's like something with her and her husband. She needed a way to feel powerful again. I could see also, like, there was a woman who was with a man and she found out that that's what her man was in. And instead of letting it break her, she turned that shit into a business and flipped that shit. That's fucking sick. Parents, do not give up. Do not give up. Let's get into the tarot message. All those cards fell, okay? You'll be able, parents who go through this, your skills that you acquire through looking, your data processing, your internet savviness that you are gaining from this does not go in vain. It'll be able to help millions of other parents, and it'll also be able to crack the code on other things that are happening in tandem with the fucking the children exploitation that's currently going on. Don't feel like there's not a purpose in why, okay, you're doing what you do. You're okay. Don't ever give up the fight. Tell me about what's happening to these missing kids. What's happening to these missing kids? What's happening to these missing kids in America? What's happening to the missing kids in America? We got first card out, the Two of Wands in reverse. It's all about power. It's all about power and greed. It's someone's desire to conquer others, to treat others less than, to use his power to gloat. It's also someone who has other people do the work for them. It's someone that you wouldn't necessarily see his face doing it, but he has many parties working on his behalf. He just officiates the orders, and then the other people go out and do the work. The people who he has do this for him are very loyal to him. They don't want to snitch on him. It's a man and a woman, though. The man calls the shot. The woman just leads the operation. These children go around the world. These children are from around the world. I feel like they have screenings where, like, big gala parties of screenings where they bring out children. It could be like because there's no way. Look at these cards right next. The Emperor with the Nine of Cups. It's like in a secret vault or somewhere, like, it could be, dare I say, they have under the sea places, where they talk about, oh, there's things that happen under the sea that you can't tell. I feel like where these children go and the ranks that they have could be happening underwater, in places where people can't quite see, where people can't quite spy on, where people can't quite get the gist on what's actually going on. You can feel it, but you can't really you can sense it, but you can't really put a finger on it. What's the purpose behind all these missing children in America? Seven of Wands in reverse, Page of Pentacles in reverse, and Six of Pentacles in the upright. It's like an underground cover-up. What's happening to the children is an underground cover-up. It's like if somebody did something wrong, or somebody promised like a favor, or somebody had like a hidden desire and like somebody else covered for them, and now they're expected to repay. Yeah. I feel like also there's like organizations where there are moms who are looking for help, moms who desperately need help. They don't have the best circumstances, and so therefore they are able to bribe the mom for a kid in exchange of like these children having a good life. I'm hearing like state and federal children agencies. I'm hearing, okay, international agencies. Also, I'm hearing these adoption agencies. They go to places where agricultural lands too, or agricultural places where they're not urban places. They're like out in the country. They visit those kinds of places. It's like retribution. They call it retribution. I don't know if these kids are underground somewhere. Underground. Underground could also mean underwater, because there's water under the ground. I feel like agricultural families are really impacted by this. They're the ones that are targeted the most, or people who just live in the country areas. Why is America never able to find these missing children? Two of Wands. It's like America is aware. It's like America wants to play the dual reality. It's like they're aware, but to be aware means that there needs to be action. And you can't, America likes to be 1 foot in, 1 foot out, because it's benefiting other people while it's castrating and hurting and at the demise of others. So I always say with Two of Wands, America is very aware of what is happening. America is very aware of what's happening. They're actually like, holy shit, this is actually what's happening. Don't let America fucking fool y'all. Don't let America fool you. Okay? It says, intellectual curiosity that leads to the discovery of other realities. Okay? Mastery of one's own thoughts. So what Americans are doing with this, they're letting people have their way. They're letting people have their way. I feel like there are officials who owe people. There are lots of political officials who like fucking children. There's a lot of them who go to bunkers and just poke at fucking little children. It's actually kind of fucking disgusting. They'll pay top fucking dollars for fucking children. It's like, wow, this could actually happen. My kinkiest fantasy can actually happen, and with a child. Also feel like they like cosplay. They like to dress these children up in roles and things like that. I can see why people say the Disney industry too. It's like a giant. It's like a giant that has a lot of play, international play too. A person who calls a shot, somebody who's a leader, okay? Someone who's authoritative, somebody who's global, okay? Somebody who always has their way, okay? Somebody who always has people serve them. Two of Pentacles in reverse, but the Two of Wands in the upright. So wow. Two of Pentacles. It's like somebody, you know why it's the Two of Pentacles? It's like somebody snitched. There's a snitch among the American group. There's a snitch. Or there was a snitch and the snitch got wiped away. There was somebody who was going to come out and tell everything and they got wiped away. This person was like, oh, nah. You guys are going too far. You guys are going too far. And not only you guys going too far, you guys are making way too much fucking money off of this. And only giving people a measle. Not changing their circumstances, but giving them measle gifts as reciprocity for the exchange of their child. Don't you call that fucking sick, America? Let's ask the question, does the potential vice president, the upcoming 2025 presidential elect, will they answer the epidemic of stolen children in America, will they address the Hierophant with the King of Cups? There will be somebody who speaks up about it. It's given a masculine energy. This person could be spiritual. This person could be of spiritual work. This person could be at the Capitol. This person could work at the Capitol. This person could be a visitor, like visiting the Capitol. They travel from abroad. They're visiting the Capitol. The Hierophant and the King of Cups. This person could be a public figure. You can trust an authoritative figure or a teacher that could also be an inner guide at the center of our souls. So yeah, there's a man who can't take it any longer, who's in a position of power and can't take it any longer. This person has been quiet. They're well educated, really quiet. They're liked by people, but people have never seen them step up for something that's large before, to put themselves on the line for an issue such as this, a controversial issue like this before. So it could be vice president-elect candidate that speaks up about it, or somebody at the Capitol Hill. Somebody who comes from distant lands and it's like, enough is enough. Spirituality is here a lot. And so is it for the kids. The spirituality, it's like a spiritual shift that people just can't tolerate anymore. People are unwilling to tolerate anymore. The spiritual impact of the spiritual impact on our youth is too much to bear for humanity. This person's like, It's a male figure in politics, very eloquent, very educated, very personable, very charming. Could be a Cancer, could be a Scorpio. Could be a Virgo. What are the last messages on this topic of missing children? What's the last? The devil. People will reap. The government, the entities involved will reap what they sow. They will reap what they sow. The government, the people involved will reap what they sow, and they have to show face too. Because as the establishments begin to fall, when you see large establishments start to fall, know that those are the motherfuckers who are behind, okay, this the epidemic with missing children. When you see empires start to fall, those are the motherfuckers who have high investment, okay, high capital in this business, okay, because yes, it is a business, okay. That's how America looks at it, as a business, which is why it hasn't been addressed. The doors are thrown open by the winds of destruction that sweep away old ideas and inflexible personality traits. Fearlessly cross the threshold of a temporary failure. This brings a rebirth. So things are changing. Things are changing. It's going to come all out. Also, you see those motherfuckers, I feel like the people who live on the coast, the Californians, the fucking what you call those, the Floridians, okay, the Texans, okay, what else is on that border? The Arizona Mexico border, all those fucking border countries. Also, don't fucking forget Maine, okay, Vermont, okay, New Hampshire, okay, all those motherfucking, all these coastal cities will have redemption to fucking pay. All these coastal cities where these points of entry and exits are, okay, those motherfuckers will have to pay. The fucking politicians who are the governors, okay, the district reps, okay, all you motherfuckers who got your hands in the pot and know about this shit, you guys will have a price to pay. And what's this? Yeah, 2020 and 2026, that's when it's really uncovered. So 2025, this person, this male figure who is already in political power will speak up in 2025. He will speak up. Also, foreign nations, people who are coming into America from foreign nations will also be speaking up on this matter. Watch the table in 2026, that's when it all comes. And for you motherfuckers who got your houses near the beach, tough as luck for that, because when the empires fall, so will the waters will rise. When the empires fall, the waters will rise. When the empires fall, the waters will rise. Peace out. And to all the mothers and the fathers and the grandmamas and the aunties, there's going to be retribution. You hear that? Do y'all hear it? It's going to be retribution. There's going to be national retributions. There's going to be parades. There's going to be civil departments who are out parading and supporting you guys. Mark my words. It'll be the revolution will be televised, because it's got to be told. The truth has got to be told, and people need to be held accountable. To all the mothers out there, I love you. To all the fathers out there, I love you. Keep the faith. Don't give up. There are people out there who are riding for you and your kid. Okay. That's it. That's all. Peace.